कैसे हो मेरे पढ़ाकू? बढ़िया। लास्ट टाइम वी हैव ऑब्टेन फॉर्मूला ऑफ फोर्स एक्टिंग बिटवीन टू इनफाइनाइटली लॉन्ग पैरेलल करंट कैरिंग वायर्स यूजिंग एम्पियर्स लॉ, and today we are going to solve some example and numericals related to that theory. Example 4.10. The horizontal component of the Earth's magnetic field at a certain place is 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. Horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Here, at different places on Earth, there will be some magnetic field due to Earth, and about that we will study in chapter number 5. मतलब अर्थ की भी कुछ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड रहेगी और वो हमें दी हुई है 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. So here magnetic field that is 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. And the direction of the field is from geographic south to the geographic north. Direction of the magnetic field is given to us, that is from geographic south to the geographic north. मतलब साउथ टू नॉर्थ है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन. नॉर्थ, साउथ, ईस्ट, वेस्ट. What is the direction of magnetic field? What is the direction of magnetic field? That is from north to south. So direction of magnetic field that is from north to south. A very long straight conductor is carrying a steady current of 1 ampere. Current that is given to us, I is equal to 1 ampere. What is the force per unit length on it when it is placed on a horizontal table and the direction of the current is? They are asking us to find force per unit length. It means F by L. Force per unit length we have to find. When the direction of current is first east to west. When current is flowing from east to west, it means in this direction. This is the direction of current, east to west. At the time, we have to find force per unit length. So, when the direction of current is from east to west, at the time, what is the force per unit length? According to Ampere's law, what is the formula of force? F is equal to I L B sin theta. Yes or no? We have studied this formula. F vector is equal to I L vector cross B vector. Right? So whenever we remove cross, at the time sign, we want to find magnitude of force. So magnitude of force, that is F is equal to ILB sin theta. You can consider this type of situation. Current is flowing from east to west and direction of magnetic field, that is north to south. It means magnetic field is in this direction, north to south, and current is flowing east to west. It means this current carrying wire is placed in external magnetic field. Whenever current carrying wire is placed in external magnetic field, at the time what will happen? Some magnetic force will act on it, and that magnetic force is nothing but IL vector cross B vector, where I, that is the current flowing through given wire. This is the line element or length element of given wire. What is B? That is external magnetic field. B that is available to us, I that is available to us. We want to find F by L. So here we can write F by L is equal to IB sin theta. But what is theta? That is the theta is nothing but angle between length element and magnetic field. Length element we have to take in the direction of current. Current is from east to west. So this is the direction of electric current, and magnetic field, that is in which direction? North to south. So what is the angle between length element and magnetic field? That is 90 degree. So theta we have to take 90 degree. Therefore F by L IB sin 90 degree. What is the value of sin 90? That is 1. So F by L is nothing but IB. Value of electric current, that is 1 ampere, and magnetic field, that is 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. Value of electric current, that is 1, magnetic field, that is 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. Therefore force per unit length, that is 3 into 10 raised to minus 5. What is the unit of force? That is Newton. What is the unit of length? Meter. So this is the force per unit length, 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 Newton per meter. So this is the force per unit length when the direction of current is from east to west. Now part B. In part B we have to consider direction of electric current, that is from south to north, in this direction. When magnetic field is north to south and electric current, that is from south to north, at that time what will happen? When the direction of current is from south to north, at the time force per unit length is IB sin theta. Here current is in upward direction, south to north. This magnetic field, that is in downward direction, north to south, like this. This is north to south and this is south to north. It means current and magnetic field both are anti-parallel to each other. Then this angle theta will be 180 degree. Both are anti-parallel. If both are in the same direction, then 0. If both are in the opposite direction, then theta will be 180 degree. So here we can write F by L IB sin 180, but value of sin 0 and sin 180, that is 0. So force per unit length, that is 0. Therefore force acting on given conductor is 0. No force is acting on given conductor when direction of electric current is from south to north. Already I have mentioned this thing when I taught you Ampere's law. Whenever direction of electric current and magnetic field is same or both are anti-parallel to each other, at that time value of force acting on, value of magnetic force acting on current carrying wire will be 0. So force acting on current carrying wire is 0. Which type of force? Magnetic force. So this way we can solve example 4.10. Just you should remember this Ampere's law. F vector is equal to IL vector cross B vector. Formula याद होना चाहिए. Whenever current carrying wire is placed in external magnetic field, at the time we can use this formula. F vector is equal to IL vector cross B vector. चलो एग्जाम्पल हो गया. आइए सॉल्व करते हैं एक्सरसाइज न्यूमेरिकल 4.7. Two long and parallel straight wires A and B carrying currents of 8 ampere and 5 ampere in the same direction are separated by a distance of 4 centimeter. Two long and parallel straight wires are given. So let me consider two long parallel straight wires A and B. This is wire A, this is wire B, carrying currents of 8 ampere and 5 ampere in the same direction. 5 ampere, 8 ampere and 5 ampere in the same direction are separated by a distance of 4 centimeter. Are separated by a distance of 4 centimeter. Estimate the force on a 10 centimeter section of wire A. We have to find force on a 10 centimeter section of wire A. Let me take this portion of the wire as 10 centimeter. On this much length of the wire, we want to find force due to external magnetic field which is produced by current carrying wire B. So here force acting between two infinitely long parallel conducting wires. So force acting between two infinitely long parallel current carrying wires is F इज इक्वल टू, क्या फॉर्मूला था याद है, म्यू नॉट I1 I2 अपॉन 2 पाई D इंटू L. Here we want to find force acting on wire 1 due to second wire. So F12 is equal to mu naught, that is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7. What is I1? 8 ampere. What is I2? 5 ampere. What is the length of the wire on which we want to find force? 10 centimeter. So 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 upon 2 pi into distance between two wires, that is 4 centimeter. 4 into 10 raised to minus 2. 10 raised to minus 2, 10 raised to minus 2 will get cancelled. Pi will get cancelled. 2 4s are 8. 4 into 5, that is 20. 20 into 4, that is 80. So 80 into 80 upon 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 into 10 raised to minus 6. 4 2s are 8. So 80 by 4, that is 20. 20 into 10 raised to minus 6. So force acting on first wire due to second wire is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Newton. So we can say force on a 10 centimeter section of wire A is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Newton. 10 raised to minus 5 Newton. Now what will be the direction of force? Force acting on first wire due to second wire will be in which direction? So current is flowing in upper direction and a magnetic field due to this 5 ampere current is in which direction? Outside the plane of figure. So here we will get magnetic field outside the plane of figure like this. So magnetic field that is outside, current that is in upper direction. Yes or no? So just we have to rotate first vector towards second. L vector will be in this direction, magnetic field is in this direction. First towards second, right hand thumb rule. Force will be towards second wire. This is the direction of F12. So Here F12 that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Newton, and F12 is towards wire B. This is the answer of exercise numerical 4.7. Here currents are flowing in a same direction. So whenever currents are in the same direction, at the time which type of force will act? Attractive force. So this is attractive force. Force acting on first wire due to second wire will be in this direction. Force acting on second wire due to first wire will be in this direction. Therefore which type of force will act? Attractive force. So F12 that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Newton, and its direction is towards wire B. आइए सोल्व करते हैं एक्सरसाइज न्यूमेरिकल 4.6. A 3 centimeter wire carrying a current of 10 ampere is placed inside a solenoid perpendicular to its axis. So one current carrying wire is given which is placed inside a solenoid perpendicular to its axis. So first we should consider one solenoid. So let me consider one solenoid like this. Here this is the axis of solenoid. Whenever current will flow through this solenoid, then inside the solenoid what will be the direction of magnetic field? According to direction of electric current, we can decide the direction of magnetic field. Right now I am considering direction of magnetic field in this direction. Inside the solenoid we will get uniform magnetic field. So this is magnetic field inside the solenoid, and a 3.0 centimeter wire carrying a current of 10 ampere is placed inside a solenoid perpendicular to its axis. This is the axis of solenoid, and perpendicular to its axis what is placed? One current carrying wire is placed like this. Wire of length 10 centimeter carrying current 10 ampere is placed inside a solenoid. The magnetic field inside the solenoid is given to be 0.27 Tesla. Value of magnetic field is 0.27 Tesla. What is the magnetic force on the wire? Whenever current carrying wire is placed in external magnetic field, then what will happen? Some magnetic force will act on it. So magnetic force acting on the wire we have to find. So whenever current carrying wire is placed in external magnetic field, at the time force acting on that wire can be given by Ampere's law. That is nothing but ILB sin theta. What is the length of wire? That is 3 centimeter. 3 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Electric current, that is 10 ampere. So 10 into length of the wire, 3 into 10 raised to minus 2 into magnetic field, that is 0.27 sin theta. What is the angle between magnetic field and line element? This length element we have to take in the direction of electric current. Current is in upper direction. Right now I have considered this direction of current in upper direction. So if current is flowing in upper direction and magnetic field is in this direction, then what will be the angle between length element and magnetic field? 90 degree. So sin 90, that is 1. Here 10 into 3, 30. 30 into 0.27 into 10 raised to minus 2 sin 90, that is 1. 27 into 3, 27 into 3, that is nothing but 81. So here 30 into 27 upon 100, this 0 0 will get cancelled. 27 into 3, that is 81, into 10 raised to minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 1, 10 raised to minus 3. So this can be written as 8.1 into 10 raised to minus 2 Newton. This much force is acting on this current carrying wire placed inside a solenoid. 8.1 into 10 raised to minus 2 Newton. Now if you want the direction of magnetic force, then using right hand thumb rule, you can find the direction of magnetic force. F vector is equal to I L vector cross B vector. L vector, that is in upper direction, B vector, that is in this direction. So just you have to rotate first towards second. Magnetic force will be inside the plane of figure. What will be the direction of magnetic force? Inside the plane of figure, first towards second. Just you have to turn your fingers from L vector towards B vector, L towards B, and thumb will give you the direction of magnetic force. So magnetic force, that is inside the plane of figure. This is exercise numerical 4.6. Now we will solve exercise numerical 4.5. आइए सॉल्व करते हैं एक्सरसाइज न्यूमेरिकल 4.5. What is the magnitude of magnetic force per unit length on a wire carrying a current of 8 ampere and making an angle of 30 degree with the direction of uniform magnetic field of 0.15 Tesla? So let me take uniform magnetic field in this direction and wire carrying a current 8 ampere, that is making an angle of 30 degree with the direction of uniform magnetic field. So this is direction of electric current which makes an angle 30 degree with uniform magnetic field. This current carrying wire is placed in external magnetic field. Whenever current carrying wire is placed in external magnetic field, then what will happen? Some magnetic force will act on it, and that is given by Ampere's law. F vector is equal to I L vector cross B vector. If we want to find magnitude of force, then magnitude of force is nothing but I L B sin theta. Here theta, that is 30 degree, sin 30. They are asking us to find force per unit length. So F by L is equal to IB sin 30 degree. This is force per unit length. Electric current I, that is 8 ampere. Magnetic field, that is 0.15 Tesla. And what is the value of sin 30? That is 1 by 2. 2 4s are 8. So 0.15 into 4, that is 0.6. So force per unit length, that is 0.6 Newton per meter. This is the force per unit length on a wire carrying current 8 ampere making an angle of 30 degree with the direction of uniform magnetic field of 0.15 Tesla. So this is the value of force per unit length. तो आज हमने एक एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व किया. एक्सरसाइज न्यूमेरिकल नंबर 4.5, 4.6 एंड 4.7 सॉल्व कर लिए. जितने भी न्यूमेरिकल और एग्जाम्पल थे जिसमें हम लगा सकते थे F इज इक्वल टू आई एल वेक्टर क्रॉस बी वेक्टर एंड F इज इक्वल टू म्यू नॉट I1 I2 अपॉन 2 पाई डी इंटू एल, दैट इज द फोर्स बिटवीन टू इन्फाइनाइटली लॉन्ग पैरेलल करंट कैरिंग वायर्स दैट वी हैव सॉल्व. तो today we have solved 3 exercise numericals and 1 example. I am stopping here. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय. थैंक यू.